and Brodie Moyer. Oh, so what's this? Lachlan Tame lining up in the Open Ironman final, and he gives a bit of a bit of a serious look as well. And Minno, what's going on here? Have a look at this field.
Oh, I know. We've seen there's a couple of guys here who may not belong, but they're putting their foot on the line. We know he can ski paddle. He's going to be at the front, but can he board and swim? And I think we're about to find out as we go through the start list. Maxi Beattie, Jared Kane, another one of the Coogin boys will do well. Tommy Dowling out of Mooloolaba has just watched Carly really dominate, and he'll look to do the same. We'd round the field out with Corey Taylor and Hayden White, who are two of the top-end Ironmen who'll look to have a win today.
Oh, very bizarre to see my mate there, Lukey Buckets Nolan as well from Redhead. Great to see him in there. I don't think he's done an Ironman since 1998.
I'm questioning whether a few of these guys can actually swim, but here we go, and we're certain that Lockie's going to be out in front. There's a few dramas there, a couple of boys struggling to get on, but these ski paddlers are going to try and get out in front and hold on for the long run.
Yeah, much like the individual ski race, Lockie Tame out to a lead, and also Hayden White going with him as well. A couple of Northcliffe caps trying really hard. Corey Taylor off to a good start, and just a couple of waves to negotiate. But I'll tell you one thing, Minno, I raced Lockie Tame in a board race last season. I think it was at Queenscliff Carnival. The guy can board paddle. He can absolutely fly on a board. So I think we all can agree what his swimming's like, but don't worry about his craft. He's really good.
Oh, that's it. He's a talented waterman, and he can just about do anything, and it'll be interesting to see how we go. But it was interesting from the boys here. There's no holding back because the Ironman's 3 legs. It's not like they go out easy and try and bring it home. It's flat stick from the start as we're on board with Hayden White. Look at him concentrating, high arms, good technique. He's one of the best technical paddlers in the whole sport. So it seems like it's the Evoca pair there, the ski paddlers, Gordo Jones and Lockie Tame. Whether they can hold on, I don't know, but they're doing a good job at the moment.
Oh, these guys are a classic. I think Whiteo's going, why are you guys going so quick? You can't keep this pace up. But here we go, Lockie Tame closest to screen, and on his outside, Gordo Jones. He's one of the oldest competitors, still racing opens. He's in his 40s. He won his first ever Australian gold medal at Aussies just gone by. We had an epic Mad Monday together. We're in headlocks. It was great times, but he's such a great character, Gordon Jones, and definitely a fan favourite on the beach.
Oh, he is the man they call Ray Smith, and this is the double ski pairing here, Lachlan Tame, Gordo Jones, and they're showing why they're so good. They're out in front, picked up their own wave. I think that's a look of fear on Lockie's face there because he knows the swim's coming up, but he's doing a great job at this point, and the boys will just cruise here, and we'll see how they go in the run leg.
Well, down the wave they come here, and we say, oh, he's claimed it. Lockie Tame, victory. Oh, no.
Oh, I think he's gone a little bit early there, but you never know. He might throw a surprise up and really keep going on with this thing.
Oh, so great to see these two boys from Avoca Beach out in front. And no doubt, well, if you're a betting man, he's where the money would be at. The likes of Hayden White, the real Ironman starting to come in at the moment.
I think that's Max Beattie with him on the wave there. So it's a couple of good Ironman chasing them hot on their heels.
Oh, this would be a huge upset, though, if these boys could deliver a 1-2 victory. It's a lot to ask for. It'd be Stephen Bradbury-esque if they could hang on and try and do it. I don't know how it's going to happen, but they'll do their best.
Yeah, it's a couple of the big men getting chased down by a couple of whippet Ironmen there in Max Beattie and Hayden White. As the boys, they're all already looking like they're hurting coming around these cans. They won't know what to do, pick up the boards or what. And that nice pink board, I don't know if that's Lockie Tame's, but yeah, he's doing a good job so far as we're on board with Hayden White.
Yeah, I think Lockie Tame might have his girlfriend's board there and Eliza Smith's. I don't know how he's going to go for size-wise, though, on the weight. I think he weighs just a little bit more than she does.
Yeah, but he's showing good technique as he punches through those waves. We might have written him off a little bit early here. He might hang on. You never know. As we see, that's Jared Kane coming around. These boys at the back have got a lot of work to do after that opening ski leg.
Yeah, Trent Martin as well from Avoca Beach is going, what are you boys doing to me? I'm the Ironman in the field, not you guys.
Yeah,
so he's getting towed up in the club championship at the moment.
Oh, yeah, the boys have put on a good show, but already we see Hayden White and Max Beattie. They've made their move. They're out in front, and they're doing a great job. This is where the real Ironmen start to make their move. The second leg, it's the important leg. It's where the guys go to the front who are serious about it.
Yeah, there's a couple of snipers up in the dunes there of Park Beach that have just shot down the two lads from Avoca Beach in front, and now the big boys come out to play, and they mean business here. As we see on the whiteboard to the far right of screen, Hayden White looking good and Max Beattie right on that side wash, working as hard as he can just to stick with him.
Yeah, that's it. The boys have gotten serious very quickly. It was all fun and games, but now these two have gone to the front, and we'll see these guys all throughout the summer of surf, and they're going to be two at the top end of the Ironman come the final at Newport.
we're talking about guys that are driven, and obviously Hayden White was in the Pro Series last year. He just missed out this year. And then talk about just missing out. Max Beattie, obviously a Kiwi. He's a part of their World Championship winning team. He just missed out in the trial, so much to race for.
Yeah, we get up close and personal with Maxie there, and he's a good-looking guy, but I don't know about that shot. And he's one of the fighters in the field. He's had so many chances and had so many little things go wrong for him. He really deserves a good result, and he looks like he's making every post a winner here. He's trying to break away from Hayden, and it's hard to do on a board. And as we look at him, he's picked up a runner there, and that's beautiful. That'll turn into a wave, and efforts rewarded there with that great wave.
Yeah, Max Beattie showing how it's done out in front. The New Zealander, he's had a great run in the national team, back-to-back world titles, and now a jag on the back, and Lockie Tame still hanging in there. Looks like Corey Taylor as well.
You can't get rid of him. He's still in there, and the boys are having Hayden saying to him, "Oh, mate, I can't let you go. Like, what's he doing?" You never know your luck. He might, if he gets another one of these in the swim, he might be in this at the finish.
Well, he thinks he's on show now at the board display, now, doing a couple of manoeuvres there, but coming up onto his feet. Showtime here for Max Beattie. Really impressive by the New Zealander, and he means business. He wants to take this title out here in round 3, get maximum points. Hayden White knows what it's about as well. And also Corey Taylor, a fellow New Zealander, so plenty of Kiwis here, and most of them have moved across to the Northcliffe Club. Danielle McKenzie, another one as well.
Yeah, there's a big contingent there. I think Kevin Morrison was the beginning of that Dan Moody's at that time, and we see the boys doing a great job, but it was that 5 or 10 strokes that Max made at the can, and now it's turned into 50 or 100 metres here on the beach, and that's how quickly these races can change, and you really have to be on your game. But as we look there, Hayden White's taken a different line out there. He's taken the bit more of the bank so he can wade a little bit further, and it'll be interesting to see whether that pays off.
Yeah, I'm thinking the left is the go, the water. You can see it rushing out. Left-hand side of screen just seems to be moving a little bit quicker out there. So especially when you're tired and you're fatigued, you almost want to stay off the bank unless it's really shallow. I guess the golden rule of swimming, you can always run faster than you can swim, but not in waist-deep water.
No, that's it. If you can't get your legs out of the water, there's no point being there. You've got to jump in the rip, and especially when you're tired too, because that water's going to push you around a whole lot more. And we can see Max, he's holding on, but Hayden's done a good effort there. He may have duck dived a few metres further, and he's really sort of started to catch up there, but it's all Max Beattie at this point. He's going well.
Yeah, I think Hayden has made a critical error here. He's gone too far right. He's left on the bank, and now you can really start to see Corey Taylor's gone up in that rip as well. A couple of boys from Queenscliff coming around the corner, and they're really starting to burn at the back here. Oh, the double fist claim.
He's gone early. I think he's gone one leg too early, but the boys look like they're hurting at the back here, and that's the pace on the front that they've put on. It's really taken its toll on the back markers.
Yeah, so I thought before Hayden White a little bit too far right. Now these two lads from Northcliffe and Max Beattie out in front, you can see there now, and really trying to get on the chase, and these lads just want to catch up.
Yeah, that's Jared Kane there from Cushion Headlands. He's a very good swimmer. He looks like he's going well, but he may just be too far behind at this point as we go back with a couple of the boys here. And I haven't seen any of the Evoca boys in a little while. Are you sure they're still going around?
I think we've got to check for safety reasons if they're still... Oh, there's one.
Oh, that's Gordo. Oh, he's had better days, but he's going well at this point.
Nice high elbows, Gordo. Just hang in there, brother.
Oh, mate, it's all survival at this point. I think that's survival stroke for him as the crowd looks on. And on the way home here, it's still Max Beattie doing a great job. And that's Corey Taylor. He's probably got 50 metres on him at this point.
Yeah, unbelievable. What a difference that made. Hayden White looks so strong, but just that decision to go right has just really hurt him. And now coming home, well, it looks like Max Beattie's day. Well, he started to do some backstroke Beattie now. So that's an interesting one to take a look behind, but always risky. You don't want to do a bit of backstroke and slow your stroke down. Now he's stopped swimming altogether.
Oh, he looks like he's let Corey Taylor back in this. He's waited up for a wave, and he won't get down.
That's going to be...
I think Corey's going to get down this one as well. Oh, and the jag's on. He's made another mistake there, Max Beattie, and he's just let Corey right into it.
Oh, but he's picked up that wave broken. No, he's missed it. So here we go.
And that's Corey Taylor all home. We saw, as you spoke about before, Max stuck his head up. He's dropped his tail down, and then that's off the back of the wave for him, and it's all Corey Taylor.
Oh, so if you're watching at home, especially those youngsters, that's just what not to do to finish off a race. pace, you go on your backstroke, and just to stop swimming, you lost that forward momentum. And this is what you do. You never give up. You keep going. And Corey Taylor's going to do it.
Corey stuck his head down, kept swimming, worked hard for that wave, and it's all paid off. And I think Hayden White's got another wave up on him here as well. So critical errors from Max Beatty. Isn't he disappointing?
Oh, he's filthy on himself, but, well, I'll tell you, he's not filthy. He's his New Zealand teammate. He said, thank you very much. And Corey Taylor takes an unlikely victory, but a much-needed one as well in this overall point score. It's going to be maximum points for him. Hayden White, well, we thought he made a mistake going out in that swim, but he picked up some nice body surfing on the way in to finish in second spot. And Max Beatty, he's going to be filthy. He's better than that.
Yeah, he is. And they're the mistakes you make when you're tired. And he shouldn't have stuck his head up. He shouldn't have stopped. And he's kicking himself at the moment. And he knows he's better than that as well.
Yeah, he's going to be pretty filthy on himself for a while to come there. Max Beatty crosses the line and picks up his decal. So let's wrap the results here. The Open Ironman final, and Corey Taylor, well, the New Zealander storms home some great body surfing in that final swim leg to take his first victory here at the Summer of Surf. Hayden White finishes in second spot, and a pretty upset Max Beatty there. Well, he'll live to fight another day, but it'll take a little while to get over from the BMD Northcliffe Club. On the second page there, Jake Moses of North Cronulla. Lockie Tame, he lives there from Avoca Beach. And great to see Big Gordo Jones and my mate Luke Buckets Nolan survives.
Corey Taylor, winner of the Ironman in round 3 of Summer of Surf. Tell us about that swim leg, mate.
Yeah, it was good. Max winning a bit ahead of me and Whitey, but I just kind of followed his route out through the rift. And he did have a bit on us on the way in, but this is comp last year. I was in his position, he came through on me, so I was pretty happy to come through on him and even it out a bit.
Mate, how tough was that first ski leg? The boys were going out really hard.
Yeah, they definitely were. Definitely with Lockie Tame pushing the pace. They took off real fast on the left-hand side, and just got to work through them, knowing that they're ski paddlers and won't be able to swim very well. Just try to keep that mentality going and come through at the end.
How important is it to add your name to the list of Summer of Surf winners so far?
Yeah, it's good. I'm happy to be here. The second one I was up in Alex, but didn't go so well, so it's good to get down here and finally get a result this season.
It's really good to kick off your season.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully start making the ball roll and keep getting more results.
Beautiful. Congratulations, Corey Taylor, today's winner.
Thank you.
And the overall standings here in the Open Ironman after 3 rounds of competition at our Summer of Surf. Well, Max Beatty, it's not all tears today. He's still on top of the leaderboard, and a handy lead it is on 98 points. Corey Taylor, his New Zealand teammate and Northcliffe clubmate, there on 89. And then back to the pros in Matt Poole, Tannen Linden. Hayden White still in there as well in the chase. We move to this second page. It's going to be an epic battle all summer long to make this top 16 for that big final at Newport on March 1.